Hello, I appreciate you being here. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2026. Going in today's readings, John Paul II and World Youth Day. On this day in 1920, Karol Wojtyla was born in Wadowice, Poland. Years later, he became Pope John Paul II, and during his papacy, established World Youth Day. He wanted young people to know that they belong in the heart of the church. Today, he is a saint and honored as the patron saint of World Youth Day. Since the first gathering in Rome in 1986, World Youth Day was brought together millions of young people to worship, pray, and celebrate the faith. Past events have taken place in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Santiago de Compostela, Spain, Denver, Colorado, Manila, the Philippines, Paris, France, Krakow, and Szczecin, Poland. World Youth Day gatherings include catechesis, confession, music, and pilgrimages, all leading to a final Mass with the Pope. St. Pope John Paul II often spoke directly to the youth, and at World Youth Day in 2000 he told them, "Do not be afraid to be the saints of the new millennium." The next World Youth Day will be held in Seoul, South Korea, from August 3rd to 8th. 2027. The theme is Take Courage, I Have Overcome the World. John chapter 16, line 33. Pope Leo XIV is expected to attend, along with hundreds of thousands of young Catholics from across the globe. The event follows the Jubilee of Young People in Rome last summer, which drew more than 1 million participants. Matthew chapter 28, line 16. The 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had ordered them. The setting for the gospel passages this week is on a mountain. Jesus has been up and down a few mountains in Matthew's gospel. Matthew likes mountains, apparently. There was the great Sermon on the Mount. Then the mountainside where he fed the multitude, and the mountain of the Transfiguration. But the mountain that I should keep in mind in order to appreciate this final scene in Matthew's gospel is the mountain where Satan took Jesus at the very beginning of his public ministry. Jesus could have had all the kingdoms of the world and what seemed to be a cheap price, one bow to Satan. Of course, that was a scam. Now, here at the end, on another mountain, all power and glory will be given to Jesus. The price was high, his crucifixion and death, but it was worth it. A whole new age has begun, and it is our age. That is the part of the gospel that steps into time, our time. What Jesus is going to say is that the 11 disciples in this gospel is a message that is also addressed to me today. Am I ready to listen? Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I look forward to sharing tomorrow's reading with you.